The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network. As tonight we're here with a very special race on Wednesday night as OP Racing presents the PFC Evans Tribute Race. And I'm your host for tonight's fun and festive activities. My name is KR Stolpus, and in the booth with me is none other than the ever so handsome Mr. Adam Evans. Adam, how you doing?
I'm doing good, KR. How are you?
Well, so we're here on a special occasion tonight. Apparently it has something to do with you and this being your last race with OP.
Yeah, there's something going on about me leaving or something like that. I don't know what all that crazy talk's about.
Yeah, I don't know either. But anyway, so tell us a little bit about what's getting ready to happen, man.
Well, at the end of this week, actually on Sunday, I'll be leaving to go to my hotel. And then Monday, I will be shipping out for the Army and headed to basic training.
Very neat. So you're heading out Monday for basic training in the Army?
Yes, sir. I'll be going into the Army, and I'll be stationed in Fort Benning in Georgia.
All the way to Georgia. Very cool. So now, first time going to the Army?
Sure.
Is this your first time going to the Army?
I think so. I mean, I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, you never know. Well, man, a lot of people are already saying thank you for your service in YouTube chat. A lot of people are cheering for you. And we have quite the field here for tonight's race. So all that, you know, just to show support for you, how much the group of drivers we have, what they mean to you, and all that cool stuff, man.
Yeah, it really means a lot to me. I mean, on the track, everybody, and off the track, everybody has issues every now and then, but this goes to show us that no matter who you're racing with, we're all like friends and family, and everybody comes together for it. And to have multiple different leagues coming in for this race to show support, it just means a whole heck of a lot.
Well, Adam, before we let you go, what's it going to take for you to try and win this thing here tonight?
It's going to take patience and good driving. I mean, this is Dega, so there's going to be a lot of free wide. There's a lot of good drivers in here. So it's going to take teamwork with my team. I'm not sure who I'm going to run with yet, but it's going to take teamwork with them and just careful planning and good pit stops.
All right, man. Well, we wish the best of luck for you out there tonight. And, man, go out there, have fun. Thank you so much for letting me call this race here tonight. And, man, when you come back home after boot camp and all that other stuff, we hope to see you on track.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to be back on track with you guys after I get back.
All right, Adam, before we let you go, anything you'd like to say? Any final thing you'd like to say that, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I wanna thank everybody who's, you know, just came out and supported me or anybody in these races that we've raced. We run these on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So we got a lot of racing going on, and just to have everybody out here on those nights supporting us, it means a lot. I want to thank my Monday drivers, Peter, Dan, Gabe, and Eric. They have been a heck of a great team, and we have done fairly well this season for being a bunch of rookies. And so I want to thank them. I want to thank the admins for this league, Josh and Derek. They've ran a great league, and they have no doubt encountered problems, but they've done really well with it. And Mr. Reynolds for setting up these races and setting up this one for me, and just everybody on track who's helped me out or just ran with me. So, and everybody who's watching. I want to thank everybody who's watching and UKR for this.
Well, man, you're very welcome, and good luck in boot camp, and go enjoy yourself, and it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you, KR.
All right, that's Adam Evans, tonight's special guest in his tribute race here tonight. But qualifying has gotten underway, and there is a mix mashing of leagues. That just goes to show you the support that this young man has, as several leagues have come in and joined in on the racing action. The 31, that is Todd Poston on the high side right now, trying to get ready for his timed qualifying lap here in the trucks. Let's take a look at some of the other cars or trucks out on track. Rick Seabrand's in the 4, running a new paint scheme here. Is, for the most part, you know that number 4 is always a Blue Yeti, but here he is running an Army truck here for tonight. Hunter Reynolds in the 26, making his way around the super speedway. Jared Forbes in the 73, coming to the start finish line as Sebastian Marin sets the fastest time for the moment at a 55.68. Gruber in a second, Josh Milam in a third, Zach Fritsch now from 4th all the way down to 7th, but Marin still holding on to the top spot as Kevin Fries in the 36 takes over that top position with a 55.67. So lap times coming in very quickly here. Jeff Crosby, good enough for 17th spot. We have quite the field here tonight. JD Crow in the 51, making his way to the start finish line. And JD Crow, good enough for 9th with a 55.72. Mark Mann in the 04, making his way down the back stretch on his timed lap. BK Anderson in the 33, also down on the back stretch. These two trucks are on the clock. Dean Wilkinson up into 9th place with a 55.72. A unique paint scheme out of the 40 of Peter DeBorgia as he makes his way to the start finish line. He has combined 3 paints that Adam Evans has ran, and he has stitched it all together with duct tape. It is quite the unique look, and Adam Evans got a kick out of it, that's for sure. But you can see the duct tape there, and a lot of hard work went into that paint scheme. You know it, because it's being held together by duct tape. So with that being said, let's take another look. James Mayer in the 95, currently in 19th spot. Logan Helton up into 6th in the 63 with a 55.71. Rounding out your top 10, that is Cody Niegels in the 6, as the track has gone quiet for the moment. One brave truck making its way out onto the speedway now. That is the 89 of Joshua Gaithright. He passes the blue cone and starts to accelerate down the back stretch for his qualifying lap. Jeff Crosby making his way out onto the speedway in the 5. He's running high, wide, and handsome. So several other trucks now trying to get in that last moment of qualifying as we're down to just under 4 minutes left in this qualifying session. 55.67 the time to beat. Kevin Fries has a very good time there. That is going to be a tough one for anyone to top off. Anthony English in the 42 beginning to roll out. So now with 4 trucks out on the speedway, and the 4th one for the moment, the 03 of Kenan Nicola Jr., we are going to step away for our national anthems here tonight, and we will let her rip. We'll be right back with tonight's starting lineup.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PFC Evans Tribute Race presented by OP Racing. And here we go. 41 drivers taking to the grid. Let's roll right into our starting lineup for tonight's race. On the inside of row number 1 with a lap time of 55.679. That is Kevin Freese. On his outside, in the 23, that is Sebastian Marin. Row 2 will be Jackson Carr and Hunter Reynolds. Row number 3, Joe Dellavecchia and Anthony English in the 44. Row number 4, Logan Helton in the 63 and Mark Mann in the 04. Row 5 will be Seth Groover in the 02 and Josh Milam in the 27. Cody Niegels and Dean Wilkinson gonna make up row number 6. Row 7 will be BK Anderson in the 33. On his outside, JD Crow in the 51. Row 8, Peter DeBorgia in the 40 and Patrick Groover in the 01. Row number 9 will be the 4 of Rick Sebrands and the 5 of Jeff Crosby Jr. Kenneth McCullough on the inside of row number 10, and on his outside, the 37 of Sean Stevens. Zach Fritsch in the 12 and James Mayer in the 95 for row 11. Row number 12 will be David Overstreet in the 46 and Joshua Gaithright in the 89. Row 13 will be Jared Forbes in the 73 and the 24 of Jason Miz. Row 14 going to be Zach Workman in the 19, and on his outside, that's Bob Lacavera in the 34. Row 15 going to be Jeff Crosby Sr. and Gabriel Fleming. Row 16 will be Todd Poston and Gabe Butler. Row number 17 will be Brian Wang and Chase Berry. And Eric Laurie and Andrew Schroeder in row 18. Or 19. Row 19. Andy Brigante, Jimmy Reynolds, Dan Harrington, Dustin Barber, and finally, the final starting spot here tonight is none other than the 25 of Adam Evans, and that is our tribute driver for tonight's race. He's made his way to the front of the field. He will parade around as the pace car or pace truck. Question coming from YouTube chat. Was that Logan Helton singing the anthem? Probably. Couldn't tell you for sure though. Take a quick moment and a look at some of our race information or some Adam Evans stats. This was his rookie season for OP Racing Premier Super Speedway. Had 14 starts on Monday night. Here, however, for the Grand National, which takes place on Wednesdays, he has led 104 laps here in this most recent season, which just concluded last week. And he finished out the season with 3 top 5s. For the 25 of Adam Evans, no stranger running up front here on Wednesday night. As the 25 drops back to its proper starting place. Trucks out on track. This is going to be a wild race for sure. We will have a caution on lap 25 to salute Adam Evans one last time, and then we're gonna round this thing out with a knockdown, drag out fight to the finish. Lot of patriotic paint schemes out there tonight. A lot of good looking paint schemes, I do gotta say. The most unique one has got to be the 40 of Peter DeBorgia. I mean, who uses duct tape to put a scheme together? But some great looking paint jobs out there. A lot of support for the U.S. Armed Forces. Pace truck dives down onto pit road as we get ready to let all 41 trucks loose. So here we go. The green flag is out. Kevin Freese and Sebastian Marin on their way to the front of turn 1. Onto the backstretch they go. Everyone looking like they have gotten a decent start. Second lane led by Sebastian Marin has a little bit of extra momentum, and the 23 gonna drop down to the inside. Hunter Reynolds now in charge of that second lane as Sebastian Marin leading down at the yellow line as they charge their way onto the front stretch. Hunter Reynolds in the 26 has his nose out by just a little bit and is gonna grab the first lap lead here in the PFC Evans Tribute Race. Three wide, busting out early here is down the backstretch. The 0-2 is Seth Gruber, starting to get a third lane going. He has the 55 of Dean Wilkinson going with him. Now the 55 drops down to the inside, and the 51 of JD Crow trying to get to his back bumper. Meanwhile, the battle at the front. Hunter Reynolds, Sebastian Marin, swapping places, swapping positions. That battle for the race lead is going to be raging all night long, but Logan Helton in the 63 trying to get himself into the race lead. Take a look at the back of the field here, the 88 of Gabe Butler. Trying to not lose the draft here. Anything could happen as the caution flag is coming out. We do have a crash, and oh boy, Adam Evans involved in it in the 25. Big time crash, lots of trucks getting a piece of this one. Let's see if we can figure out what happened. Dan Harrington crushed into the wall there. had Adam Evans on his back bumper. Looked like just not able to get very square going into the tri-oval. Take one last look at this. They make their way into the tri-oval. Heavy contact with the 071 of Eric Laurie. Eric Laurie going to get into the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. But Sebastian Marin going to lead the field onto pit road. Randy Post checking in over in the chat. How you doing, Randy? If you're bored, come on up. So a splash of fuel for almost every driver out there. Down and away they go. Violence towards the blue cone. Gotta love it. Sebastian Marin in the 23 just earned himself a gold star in my book. So an early incident here in our 60 lap race that's seen Dan Harrington and Adam Evans find themselves on pit road. Maybe a little bit of a dust up here on the backstretch. Not sure what has happened here, but Joshua Gateswright coming to a slow crawl down the backstretch. And we got a good launch out of his pit lane and had to give up several spots. All right, so Adam Evans on that pit road. Good grief. All right, I got that all sorted out. Took me a moment, apologize, but good to go. Lights are out on the Chevy Silverado. We're gonna get back to it. Harrington and Evans still not able to make their way off of pit road. Extensive damage on those two trucks. Sebastian Marin and Kevin Fries finding themselves almost in the exact same spot where they started. Both Dan Harrington and Adam Evans have dropped the jacks and they are down and away. At this point, you almost kind of want to just wait for the field. I'm going to swallow you up here in a moment anyways. So Marin in the 23. Gets on the throttle and away we go. One hard up into the wall. That is Logan Helton. Not sure what happened there, but the 63 shot up the racetrack. And he is losing all kinds of spots here as he tries to gather that truck back in. But that thing just took off up the wall and he smacked it pretty good. He's going to be able to blend in here, but who knows how hurt that truck is right now, and it may not be able to keep up in the draft. Logan Helton in the 63, able to find a spot to slide into, but man, the damage on that race car gonna hurt him a little bit here. Good news is we still have all 41 drivers out on track now, as Evans and Harrington both have rejoined the race. 3 wide racing, Patrick Gruber and Seth Gruber up on the top lane. JD Crow in the 51 gonna go with them as well. Wasting no time, making it 3 wide. Down the back stretch they go, and 25 has the lead for the moment now. Patrick Gruber in the 01 does. Now I want to welcome into the booth a long-time friend of mine, and somebody who's no stranger to OP Racing. Oh, Randy Post. How you doing, Randy?
Hi, KR. How are you?
I'm good. Been a while since I got to talk to you.
Been a while. Yes, it has. Yep.
We're sharing a booth again.
It's pretty nice. I'm excited. For this.
It's not very big. Kind of having to touch each other's legs.
I actually raced with, I don't know if he's still in OP, but Chase Berry, I raced with him the other day, and I was like, man, I gotta get a hold of KR to do this again. Oh, here we are.
Well, here we are. Chase Berry is out on track right now and runs with OP occasionally, so there you go.
Look at that. When I wasn't too far off.
Wasn't
Still
too
relevant.
far. Still relevant. Chase Berry all the way back in 33rd spot right now in a second group of drivers that has fallen back a little bit, but that's all right.
Still early in the race. Plenty of time to make up.
Plenty of time. Battle at the front though. The 23 is Sebastian Marin, Kevin Fries in the 25, and then Patrick Gruber in the 01. That is 3 wide racing action, and boy, they're not gonna separate from that 3 wide for any time soon, it looks like.
Well, looks like they're all pretty content. I don't know what the fuel situation is, but looks like it can go for like this for a while.
Last on pit road on lap 4, and we're working lap 11, and I believe we are going to probably have about 15 laps of fuel at most. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they might be settled in for a little bit.
Big old group here. 41 trucks in this race, and you know, this is the Adam Evans tribute race, Randy, and quite a lot of people showed up for it, including you.
I did show up. I'm seeing them 3 wide all the way back. Now that's pretty impressive. I got the jitters. I can't do that.
It makes me nervous just watching it.
Yep.
Yeah. Les Levy over in YouTube chat wants to know how Chase Berry is doing, so we'll check in on them, and so far so good. Looking pretty stable. That one machine all the way back in 38 spot at the tail end of this little group here, and finding himself right where he wants to be.
I see a truck coming off. Looks like off pit road, I would assume that is. I don't know what's going on there.
Logan Helton making his way into his pit stall. Burned a fast repair there, and here comes a bunch of trucks in contact between two of them. The 31 at Todd Poston looked like maybe he got into the back of the 46. Take another look at that one here. As the 46 almost getting into the back of the 31, but man, great bit of driving that they did. If there was contact, it looked like maybe a little bit, but both drivers able to hold on to it.
Yeah, these pit stops are always hard. You got to go from, I don't know, 200 mile an hour to 60 in like a couple feet.
Yeah, and do it as aggressively as possible.
Right.
All right,
without
here comes
spinning out.
Another set of trucks on the pit road. Hunter Reynolds, Josh Milam, Zach Workman, Zach Fritsch, Jimmy Reynolds, Dustin Barber, and Jeff Crosby Sr. all hitting pit road that time. Now 18 trucks still out in this front pack here. Kevin Freese and Sebastian Marin holding on to the lead amongst themselves so far here. Third lane trying to make something happen as BK Anderson in the 33 is creeping along on that high, wide, and handsome line.
You know, one of my favorite things about green flag speedway racing and iRacing is watching the pit strategies. Just because they're so wild. I just love them so much.
Well, they are kind of all over the place.
You see guys pit early, you guys see pit late, way late, on fumes, and I think it's kind of interesting.
As we get two wide here, Kevin Freese and the 97 of Jackson Carr leading their respective lanes. So, Randy, we have Adam Evans joining the Army, being shipped out Monday morning for boot camp. If I remember correctly, you were in the Army?
Air Force. Close
Air
enough.
Force.
Close
Okay.
enough. Yep.
Close enough. I'm sorry. So, what was boot camp like in the Air Force?
It wasn't bad. I mean, it was kind of like a vacation a little bit.
Yeah. There you go.
Compared to some of your other branches, it was kind of like vacation. Oh, it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of classes and learning, and also did a lot of other activities, and did the whole gas chamber and everything. That was pretty cool.
Oh, cool, man. I didn't do anything. I never did a service.
I'm glad I did. It was definitely an experience.
Well, the battle is still raging here on the track. The 25, the 23 not giving up their spots, and a few more trucks have hit pit road. So we are working through this green flag pit stop cycle. And of the trucks who have pitted, for Rick Seabrands is leading that group. We'll see how this all shakes down. Remember, at lap 25, there will be a caution. Call it a stage if you want to, but caution flag coming out on lap 25, and little final race tribute to the 25 of Adam Evans.
That's pretty cool. Well, that was the guy I saw down on the apron earlier.
Yeah, he was involved in a crash earlier, so he's already found himself 2, maybe 3 laps down now.
Oh no.
He's still out there, still going.
Still having fun.
Still having fun.
That's what it's all about.
Kevin Freese did hit pit road from the race lead. Brought Brian Wang, JD Crow, and Jeff Crosby with him. They have all made their pit stops. They are down and away. We're left with 18 trucks who have not pitted. And here come a very large group. A very aggressive entry onto pit road for the front drivers in this group.
Very clean too. That was really cool to see.
Peter Dvorak in the 40 leading that second group of drivers onto pit road. It's down and away they go. And here comes Rick Searams, one of the first trucks to pit. And he is taking full advantage of that, and he's going to make his way, leave all the way to the front of this field.
Oh, look at that pack come flying by those guys. That'll be kind of cool to see them tag on, space themselves out a little bit, catch a draft for everybody.
So at the front of the pack, oh, we got trouble at the back. 2 trucks getting together. Dustin Barber and Sean Stevens, in the 72 going up and over very hard, and the yellow flag is going to come out.
That was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Big impact for those two as they were making their way through turns 1 and 2. Sean Stevens, or I'm sorry, through turns 3 and 4, Sean Stevens just goes up and over as he was trying to avoid Dustin Barber in the 32. So, man, that was a big crash for Sean Stevens. And didn't even start it. He just wrong place, wrong time as the 23 and the 32 get together through 3 and 4, and they get it sorted out, but unfortunately it brings the 32 down the track.
Ah, wow. That's not good. That did not look good. What, did they get hurt?
Take one last look at this from on board the 32. You see the contact between him and the 23. gets it sorted, and then the 72 just goes for a big tumble.
Yeah, that 72, he went for a ride. That looks like, oh man. He was going real fast.
Yeah. All right. So the field gonna have a chance to reset here, and winning the race off of pit road is the 26, Hunter Reynolds, Josh Milam in the 27, Zach Workman, Jackson Carr, and Jeff Crosby Jr. round out your top 5.
Pretty early in the race, yeah.
Still got a lot of racing to go. So
I haven't raced one of these guys in a while. Like a super speedway race. I don't even know what it's like anymore.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun. OP Racing won't let me on the track with them ever again.
For good reason.
For good reason. It's fine.
Wait. Are you talking about when we did the duels that time?
Maybe.
I think we lasted all of like 0.5 laps.
When you take out the field in the tri-oval,
I do recall this.
when you take out the field in the tri-oval, they don't invite you back out.
Were you trying to broadcast from the car?
Well, the way I was driving, it looked like it.
You better stick to that dirt stuff.
Last time I was on dirt, it didn't go any better either.
That's weird. I never heard a champion say that.
On iRacing.
Oh, that way.
Yeah, on iRacing. Alright, so here we go. Gonna get the lights out on the Silverado this time by.
Did they stop using the Mustang just for you?
Maybe? Maybe they just use the Silverado for the trucks. 'Cause they're running trucks.
That looks like just like my truck, actually.
Yeah, you got a 2015 Silverado?
I do, actually.
Very nice.
All black.
Is it?
Yep.
Single cab? Short bed?
No. Bougie, I gotta have the short bed with the double cab and cab, whatever they call it now.
Uh-huh. I don't know what they call it either.
Yeah. 4 doors.
Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. My dog licks the windows, so it's kind of nice.
I'm surprised you don't lick the window with him.
It's still to be debated.
Right? Karen Groover wanting to know what the fuel mileage is around the racetrack, and we're thinking about 12 laps. 12 to 15 laps.
I think you burn like half a gallon a lap or something like that.
Got no clue. Got no clue. Les Levy calls your quad cab a van truck.
You're right. I'll take that. It housed most of my spare race car parts that I knew I was going to break this summer in the back seat.
Yeah.
Yep, sure did.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to go back green. We gotta talk about your racing. Oh, exciting stuff coming.
Nah, we can talk about your racing. You're a champion.
I'm a champion in little play cars. All right, so Adam Evans has gotten back on the lead lap, so that's good news for all the fans of the 25. Hunter Reynolds, Josh Milam leading this field to the green flag as we get ready to let them go once again Keep in mind, we are going to drop the caution on lap 25. The final race action tribute to the 25 of Adam Evans.
That's a long inside line. Not that
A lot
many
of
trucks
cars
up
came
top.
in and topped off their fuel tanks.
That's not a bad idea. We're getting
Trucks.
the caution at the end of 25 or at the beginning of 25?
And they didn't tell me.
Oh,
It'll
so
be a
we
surprise.
We might be going caution right here. I don't know.
I think it's going to be at the completion. Not 100% sure.
All right.
Dan Harrington, Gabriel Fleming, and Joe Della Vecchia all on a different lap count than the rest of the field. And it looks like the 052 of Joe DV has gone behind the wall.
Everybody looks like they're just kind of hanging out, waiting for that caution at lap 25. That looks like it'll be at the completion of 25.
That it does.
Well, let's leave you the middle of 25.
There we go. Why not? Let it all hang out.
Yeah.
We're just here for a good time, and a lot of trucks showed up here tonight, so great feeling, great race. Jackson Carr in the 97, challenging the 27 of Josh Milam for the race lead. I gotta tell you, I'm not used to seeing Josh Milam in a paint scheme like that, so it threw me off for a moment. Here we go, coming to the end of this one. Looking for the caution at the end of this lap.
Ooh, so close to the line.
All right, maybe no caution.
Caution.
Maybe the crash that we had was the caution tribute.
No, can't do that. That's here goes. We're going 3 wide now.
Well, we are 3 wide, yep. Fastest lap of the race being turned by the 40 of Peter DeBorgia at a 49.93 that time around. He is flat getting after it.
Look at all the room they got. That's
A lot of room here at Talladega.
Yeah, a lot of room to just kind of hang it out there. Get some air, drink some coffee. Got him doing 187 miles an hour at the line. That's flying.
A lot of good racing action here tonight, and this thing going to go 60 laps, and if we have to, we'll use 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. 2 trucks down on the apron. That is Kevin Freese and one other.
I think it was a 25.
Adam Evans is on pit road, and he's made his way off of pit road.
Oh,
The 88 of Gabe Butler was the other. Both those 2 trucks dropped to the tail end of the field.
the 26 out there lead. Oh, Hunter Reynolds. The Reynolds rep car.
Right? Logan Helton in the 63, after smacking the wall, is going to get a smack from the 97. And heavy contact on the inside of that 63.
They're getting all squirrely.
And now he's getting shoved from the 51. The 26 of Hunter Reynolds, though, leading the charge on that inside lane, and they are opening up a bit of a gap to everybody else.
They're tucking in. That 63's got a lot of damage, which is really hindering him right now.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to be out in front. He'll probably be all right in the pack, but smack like that he just took, and that truck never really got back to full speed.
Yeah, he never got back to full tilt. I think that's what they say, isn't it? Full tilt?
Full tilt.
Full tilt.
Adam Evans in the 25. Trying to stay on the lead lap after getting back on the lead lap. Last car on that lead lap. You can see the field trying to chase him down. We'll go on board with Hunter Reynolds in the 26, looking back at Josh Milam. Patrick Gruber in the 01, making a move on the outside here. He's got Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 5 on his back bumper.
Looks like there's still double file. Nobody's really looking to go through. Oh, there's the third line started there.
Patrick gaining 13 positions from where he qualified. He's been putting together some good moves, some solid run going for him. And once he got up into the third lane earlier in this race, he's been at the front.
Well, that 40 truck gives a thank you Adam on the back of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Peter put some thought into that paint scheme. It's a pretty creative little paint scheme.
I like that.
Held together by duct tape.
Nothing will ever top the KR car.
It's a pretty epic car.
No. I think I still have that somewhere, actually.
Oh my. Oh dear.
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to bring it out. Pick it up here somewhere.
It doesn't do you very well, but
No,
you do
no, it
you.
doesn't. I don't even remember how that started.
I don't either. That was a while ago.
That was a long time.
So Adam Evans going back a lap down. He has rejoined the pack at the tail end of this group. So Adam Evans and Dan Harrington are going to battle to be the first car one lap down, and we're going to try and sort that out amongst themselves.
We should be looking at pit stops here, shouldn't we?
We got about 5 laps.
Ish, yeah. Yeah, because they went in with a caution with like lap 20-ish.
Last time on pit road was lap 21.
21, okay. Yeah, we got a couple of laps yet. If they quit going so fast, they wouldn't have to pit so
All right, come on, guys.
Strategy here, guys. Come on now.
Sometimes you gotta go slow to go fast.
Nice. What was the old slow in, fast out? That's what somebody always told me about racing.
It is.
There you go.
Then there's my philosophy. They're wide open till that checkered flag comes out. It doesn't always work.
That doesn't always work. I tried that once.
Yeah?
Yep. I ended up on top of the tractor train.
Nice.
One of them big ones, like 2-3 feet tall. That was fun.
Very nice.
Yep.
37 trucks still on the lead lap. Last truck on the lead lap. That is the 88 of Gabe Butler. Kevin Fries in the 25, just ahead of him. Joshua Gaithright in the 89, sliding down in front of Fries.
Did you got a favorite to win this race? What are you thinking?
Ooh, I don't know, man. Tell you what, that Channel Lock baby blue truck, there's 2 of them out there. I tell you, they use that third lane to get out to the front. That is Patrick Gruber and Seth Gruber. And once they got to the front, they haven't looked back. So I'm not saying that I have a favorite. But you start looking at trends and things, and they've made some moves to get where they are.
Okay.
Sebastian Marin in the 23, using the third lane, qualified on the front row and fell back a little bit during the pit stops. Now he's used that third lane to make his way all the way back to the front. He was involved in that dust up with Sean Stevens and Dustin Barber. Had to burn a fast repair, and now here he is, made his way back to the front.
Early in the race or this last one?
I believe it was that last caution we had, where Stevens went tumbling.
Oh, those channel locking trucks hooked up now.
That they have. Patrick and Seth gonna start working together in that third lane. They like that third lane, and I gotta tell you, it's a good lane to be in.
It is. There's a lot of options up there.
Yeah, like hit the wall, or hit the wall.
Or
Oh wait, no, that's only when I'm driving.
I think it hit other people too.
Well, I usually hit the wall and then other people.
Oh.
It's pretty good up in that third lane. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Were you at Talladega or Daytona? I mean, that makes a difference.
Yeah, I like them both.
Oh, we got cars going all over the place. It sounds like they're pitting this time.
Everyone looking for a little bit of a slot to get into as we go on board with Chase Berry as he is falling back here. He's not going to hit pit road. Huge group of trucks on the pit lane.
Wow. Nobody spun out.
All right, so Sebastian Marin, Jeff Crosby, Brian Wang, David Overstreet, Ken McCullough, Chase Berry, Kevin Freeze, Gabe Butler all stay out. Karen wants to know how many fast repairs. There's one fast repair available to the drivers.
No. It says right here, 2.
Oh, we have 2.
Yep, it says right there.
Okay.
They got 2. I got you covered there, Chief.
Thank you very much. OP normally operates with 1 fast repair, but heck, special night tonight, so they gave him 2.
Yep. Keep all the trucks out on the track.
Mark Mann, Josh Milam, Hunter Reynolds. Those 3 trucks had a very quick pit stop. They have hooked up, and they are trying to make their way around the speedway and pick up the race lead with 24 laps to go.
I did hear the people that stayed out might run out of gas when they were coming out of the floor. Got any information on that? We didn't stop.
As far as
There they go. The 23, the 1, the 5. Looks like they all made it.
Looked like maybe the 0-2 of Seth. Maybe one of those guys that had an issue because he is all by himself. He was towards the front of the field and now he's way at the back.
I didn't think it was that close.
Maybe it was.
Contact between the 42 and the... Oh, wow! We're going around. Big wreck.
Zach Fritch in the 12, gonna get tagged. Multiple trucks getting involved in this one as Fritch did all he could to lock it down and everyone trying to find somewhere to get through. See if we can figure out what happened. There's, after the initial contact, you can see the field really running out of room, not many places for them to go. Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 coming up on the chaos. Everyone was just really kind of tightly packed, even though they were moving slow. Everyone tightly packed in there, trying to find some room to get through.
I could wait and set this practice. That was really hard. You'll think you're safe one way, and then all of a sudden you're not. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of cars.
A lot of trucks getting involved, and that was a long, drawn-out one too. Because it just seemed like more and more trucks were coming in, but like I said, everyone's so tightly packed, no one really could go anywhere.
Right. Yeah, a series of unfortunate events. Wow.
All right, so with 22 laps to go, field back onto pit road. Just outside our fuel window, they're going to have to make one more stop from here.
That'll be kind of cool to see how they do it. Kind of interested in that.
All right, so Mark Mann winning the race off of pit road. We'll see who all gets back on the lead lap. Rick Seabrand, Zach Fritsch, Eric Laurie, all using the flatbed to get back into their pit stall. So far, only one truck out of this race. That is Joe Della Vecchia.
Pretty good though. Only one person out.
Yeah, with a 41 truck field. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some great side-by-side racing action.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is, I mean, you're 40 laps in and you've got all but one truck on the track. That ain't bad.
Rick Seabrand, Zach Fritsch, Eric Laurie all sitting on pit road. We'll see if they can get back out there. We'd hate to see that number's dwindle down. But yeah, damage is pretty extensive on the race trucks this time around.
What do they say? Battle. What do you want to call it? Battle scars, not battle scars. Come on. Help me out here.
I would if I even had the slightest idea of what direction you were trying to go in.
I'm like thinking like battle torn.
Battle worn?
Battle worn, maybe that'll work. I don't know.
I don't know. You got something there.
I'm
Keep
trying
digging
my
on
hardest. I got like really big vocabulary, and I only use like 4 words, so.
Sometimes my brain gets short circulated as well.
Circumulated.
Yep.
Kind of like a percolator, isn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, lights are out on the Chevy Silverado. We're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing.
That was kind of fast for a caution at Talladega, actually.
I'll tell you what, one of the best things iRacing ever did was they shortened up the caution laps here when the yellow comes out on these super speedways. It's 3 laps. It makes a world of difference.
Instead of 5?
Instead of 5.
I remember some of the days. Oh man, it just felt like forever. I go racing.
Yep. Did a great job iRacing that one. That one I applaud them on them doing that. The blue cone on the backstretch, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
It has its place. I'll say that.
Yeah. In the trash.
If you could turn it off for league races, I would be happy.
That's all right. I just do what I want anyways and pull up on the track in front of everyone. And they'd be like, oh, the blue cone was out there. It's supposed to save you. All right, here we go. Pace truck down and away. Mark Milam in the 04. Mark Mann in the 04 on the inside. Josh Milam in the 27 on the outside of row number 1 for this restart.
That was like a 2-for-1 special right there.
Right? As green flag comes out, we're going to have 19 laps to go. One more pit stop in this race. When you come down pit road into you, make sure to leave enough time for the possibility of 2 attempts at a green-white checker.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see something happen in like 10 laps. I'm gonna say 10 laps.
10 laps? I think that's a good call. I think that's a good call.
That would be my call. Get enough in there for
And you want to be the first one on pit road?
No.
Yeah, that's the effort. You want to be the first one on pit road.
No.
You don't want to go by yourself.
I'd be the last. I'm not a trendsetter. I'm a follower.
There you go. Hey, Karen suggested battle rules.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that one would. But like, if you go to an airplane museum, you see airplanes that are all like kind of torn up. What's the word for that?
Shot.
You know? Huh? You said got?
Shot.
Oh, shot. Like you meant like got.
No, shot. We should do shots.
Oh. No. Boy, have I got some stories for you.
Quick little update on the 25 of Adam Evans. He is still on the lead lap. Now he is in the 19th spot, trying to make something happen in the 3rd lane.
I was gonna say he should be in this pack. I see him go around. Yeah, there he is. Tail of the pack. Oh, there's 225s. That's where I was getting confused.
There are 225s.
Yeah.
That's awkward. Obviously, NASCAR is not in charge.
I've been talking about the wrong 25 the entire time.
Whoops.
Can't blame me though.
I can.
Wow. Oh.
Man, did he slide that thing in there.
I from the angle I was looking at it, I thought he was going for a ride.
That was close. Made it stick. All right, so Adam Evans inside the top 20s, trying to start working his way forward as the laps are winding down. Logan Helton in the 63 by virtue of 2 fast repairs here tonight. Has repaired the damage he suffered twice now. That's a fresh truck. That fresh truck is trying to lead a lane and trying to lead a lap.
I think if he doesn't become a pinball machine again, I think he might be in good shape.
Logan Helton, a very talented super speedway driver, trying to get out in front, but the 40 of Peter DeBorgia for the first time tonight out in front as well.
A couple lane changes here. Looks like these channel lock trucks are going to get together here. Oh, leaving the 40 out to hang. That's wow.
Jumps up to the 3rd lane, and we ride on board with Patrick as he battles up on the high side.
So is that son, dad, or is that brother?
I don't know. I didn't get that info.
Oh.
I would imagine that they are definitely related, but I don't know where.
I would guess.
Yeah.
Same truck, one number apart, same last name.
I don't know,
I didn't
though.
graduate high school, but
Could be anything still. Never know.
Never know.
It could just be really good friends who just happen to meet on iRacing because they had the same last name.
That would be ironic.
True definition of irony.
Yep.
Had the same paint schemes, same trucks, same last name.
Yep. Brother. The brother.
Les Levy chiming in. Thank you, Les. All right, so the battle at the front starting to shape up for some more 3-wide racing action. Peter DeBorgia in the 40 in the middle. He has the 48 on his back bumper. Andrew Schroeder pushing on him.
Oh, you see that? They're twins. Twin brothers.
Kevin Eagles chiming in. Karen Gruber also. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to put two
Wait a
together.
minute.
I was waiting for it.
I think
Mario and Luigi Grouper.
I think Karen's in on this.
I think Karen's in on it.
Maybe we can get the family story.
Like 1883 style story.
No. We're using electricity now.
Oh, okay. So Yellowstone.
Yeah. Go on board with the 25 of Adam Evans as he is tucked in behind the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. So Reynolds in the 17 machine down on the yellow line, and Adam Evans has a great shot of the pack up ahead of him. And I'll tell you what, with 13 laps to go, Randy, we're getting close to this fuel run. Getting close to time to hit pit road.
Yeah, I was looking at the difference in the amount of trucks that are in each line, but they're all still almost right in line with each other up at the front. Oh, there's talks of pitting this time.
There you go. Gabriel Fleming, Kenneth McCullough, and Jared Forbes all on the pit road. One truck we haven't talked about a whole lot, that is the 6 of Cody Neagles. Cody has been running mid-pack here. He's getting ready to... Nope, thought maybe he was peeling off the pit road. He's going to stay out.
Oh, there he is. He'll into the pack here.
So he stays out. He's got a little bit of damage on that back bumper. So maybe if he's got a fast repair in the bank, you better use it.
Just more downforce.
Yeah, I don't know if you need more downforce at Talladega.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's ask Patrick and Seth. They're out in front.
Look at these guys shuffle around like that. That's pretty crazy. Ooh, dive down to the inside. They're got to be looking to go in.
Yep.
Oh, that 55. Ooh. See if he tries to dive in from the top line there. I don't know what's going to happen.
Off the front bumper of Dean Wilkinson, all the way from Canada down to Alabama.
That's been everywhere, man.
Right? He's got Bob Lacavera in the 34 just ahead of him. So with 10 laps to go, Patrick and Seth have not made their final pit stop just yet. Peter DeBorgia on that same strategy as well. Of the trucks who have pitted, the 63 of Logan Helton is out in front. Jeff Crosby Jr. making his way off of pit road and get swallowed up here by this group.
I wonder what their plan is. Are they? I mean, there's a lot of trucks there yet.
Yeah, well, they've only got 10 laps on this fuel tank. They can go a little bit further. I don't know.
Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Ain't nothing but a thing. They're going to hit pit road. Do you know we got 2 Canadian drivers out in the field here tonight?
They've been everywhere, man.
They've been everywhere. Dean Wilkinson and Brian Wang are 2 Canadian drivers. We played the Canadian national anthem just for those 2.
Wow.
I know.
Actually, do you want to know a fun fact?
Sure.
So, Stuart Breeson, NASCAR truck driver, raced a lot of those big block modifieds when I was out on the East Coast. And when he would race locally with us, they would play the Canadian anthem just for him.
But why?
Because he's Canadian.
Ah.
He's from Canada.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Mark Mann in the 04. Going to very quickly swallow up these trucks who did not hit pit road early.
I guess that just proves your point. Where's the channel lock trucks?
They're on the apron.
Oh, there they are.
All right, so Sebastian Marin in the 23 is going to try and take over the race lead. With 8 laps to go, this thing's starting to wind down. I'll tell you, I'll pick my favorite after the checkered flag flies.
No. You got like a lap and a half. I think you did. I'm making my pick right now. I'm picking Mark Mann.
You're picking Mark Mann?
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to pick my favorite after the checkered flag flies.
Okay, all right. And I'm going to tell them that when they're in an interview.
Well, that's fine.
That they were your favorite after the checkered flag.
Absolutely.
Okay, but like, what if Mark Mann wins?
Well, if I pick him, then
No,
we both got it right.
No, I picked him. You gotta pick somebody else.
I don't understand the rules. Mark Mann is trying to win this one. The 04 out in front, but look out, Kevin Freese and Sebastian Marin, who qualified on the front row, and that Budweiser 25 dropped to the tail of the field to ride out some laps, and he has made his way back forward. So he's looking to try and win this. You got 2 outstanding drivers in the 23 and the 25. Now we got a 3rd lane starting up as well, and that's the 26 Hunter Reynolds.
Yeah, it's getting kind of tight up there. I seen the 42 get a little swirly. I think everybody's starting to realize it's time to go.
It is time to go. That 3rd lane falling back just a little bit. Inside lane seems to be where it's at for the moment. Oh my.
Couple guys peeking out, looking at making lane changes. I couldn't tell if they were getting air or what was going on there.
We have 26 trucks separated by 1.1 seconds. Oh, trouble off of turn 4.
Oh,
There goes that 1.1 second gap. Ken McCullough in the 03 involved. Chase Berry getting a piece of it. One of the Grubers involved as well. Looks like Patrick in the 01. Heavy contact for him, and he is not able to continue on. Let's take a look here at what happened. The field was coming off of turn 4. Chase Berry already in trouble.
Take gas again?
Oh man, one truck getting very loose. 91.
Ooh.
Big hit. That is a blown engine for the 01 of Patrick Gruber.
That's unfortunate.
That's the yellow flag coming out once again. Big crash coming off of turn 4. Looks like maybe Patrick Gruber gonna be able to get back out there. Blown engine. I don't think he's had to use a fast repair. But you never know, like when they've tried to fix like minor damage, little fender benders. I don't think that 01 has been into too many dust ups here tonight.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he can get it towed and get back out there right away.
We're gonna find out. All right, so I gotta talk to you about your sprint car.
All right.
Why in the world did you buy a seat that doesn't fit me? How am I supposed to drive it?
I actually bet you this would fit you.
Yeah.
I got a small waist. What size seat do you use?
15-inch.
You would fit. Mine's a 16 and a half.
Close enough.
So I got a little story for you since we're talking about seats.
Okay.
When I put the street stock together, I was like, man, I really don't want to go spend $700 on a seat for a $700 car.
Right.
So I pulled my dad's seat down from, I don't know, 25 years ago. Sat in it, I was like, oh, this kind of fits, blah, blah, blah. Raced the local short track all year. Never had any issues. It was a little big on me. Went to a really fast track, a bigger track with a lot of banking where it's full throttle the entire time. And I'm in the feature, sliding so much in the seat that I can't keep my foot on the gas pedal because my foot's falling off. That was my sign to know that I needed a new seat.
What's in the footwell of the street stock?
It was just a regular old pedal. It wasn't anything special.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually had to, because I couldn't reach the brake pedal from the person who built the car, I had to weld square stock to the brake pedal so I could reach the brakes.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you sure do.
Hey, I'll tell you what, in that sprint car, you're not gonna have a hard time reaching the brake pedal.
No, I won't. Learned that right away. I climbed in that thing once when it was still all put together when I brought it home, and I was like, I don't like this. Everything's too close to me.
You'll be alright. You get used to it.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
If you need me to drive it, just let me know.
Oh yeah, you come on up. Drive it whenever you want. I don't know, because you're kind of short, so
Well,
you gonna be able to see over the steering wheel?
probably not, but I've been known to make my way around a dirt track, so when you've been on one, you've been on all of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, it is exciting. You can only get those seats so low, so not
Right.
too worried.
Right.
My 5'9" short little self be all right.
Oh, what? Really? I'm 5'10". I thought you were a lot shorter than me.
Apparently not.
Huh.
Dude, one of my good buddies that races sprint cars, he's 6'7".
What?
Uh-huh.
He's gotta have.
He runs
on.
the
Hold on,
Big
hold on, hold
Max.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gotta have a Big Max or
Uh-huh.
have a special order toll cage.
Yep. Gets the Maxim Big Max.
That's what I run. I'm actually in talks about buying a brand new car next year.
And he still makes that cockpit look small.
Right.
Like if you didn't know him, it would look, you'd be looking at it going, dude, that is a big dude in a race car.
Right.
And then when you like really find out, he's a really big dude.
Yeah. Those Big Maxes those are big cars. And it's weird because all the other measurements are the same except that cage area right there.
Mhm.
It's insane.
Yep.
You guys run wingless cars around by you?
Uh-huh. There's wingless and wing. Yep.
See, I was doing some research on a series called the Top Gun series. They run wing and wingless races in their
Mhm.
series. That's really cool. I like that.
You know what I like?
What?
We're gonna have an organic green, white checkered attempt here as a pace truck.
I don't think
Pulls
so.
off.
Oh, organic. Yeah.
Organic, yeah. Natural.
Yeah.
Natural. Mark Mann, Kevin Freese on the front row for this restart. Could be the final restart of this race here in the PFC Adam Evans tribute race. This thing is winding down, and here we go. Green flag is out. All the trucks on the throttle. Just two trucks out of this race, Joe Della Vecchia and Gabriel Fleming. Patrick in the 01 did make it back out on the track, but he is one lap down, so we did have at least one fast repair available.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on that 25 truck. He's he's starting the third line.
Here we go, up into the third lane. Hunter Reynolds in the 26, trying to make something happen. He's got Adam Evans on his back bumper. So
Looking
Evans,
like he might be trying to start a fourth lane now.
oh, big trouble at the back. The 0-2 going up and over. More trucks spinning. That is Dan Harrington in the 82. The 15 of Jeff Crosby Jr. or Sr. involved. Seth Gruber went airborne. That was a huge, huge hit. Take another look at this. As the yellow flag comes out, we are going to go to another green-white checkered situation.
Just had one hang it up. A little behind the garage, or behind the wall into the garage. I think he got the broadcaster's curse.
Uh-oh.
Chase Berry from behind the wall.
Now you done it.
Yeah, my shirt, done it.
Trying to get this backed up just enough here that we can figure out what actually happened to Seth. Multiple trucks involved in that one. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get it backed up enough.
That was quite the wreck. Man, we are famous. There's like 20 some people watching us talk right now.
20? I can't even count that high.
Me neither.
Heard rumors of that number being out there.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to check in on Adam Evans real quick. He finds himself just outside the top 10, currently in 11th spot. 25, putting together a good race. Patrick Gruber in the 0-1, going to get back on the lead lap. So there you go. Seth having bad luck and Patrick able to capitalize on it.
They both kind of had bad luck.
Ooh, more cone violence. I don't think the 23 likes that cone any more than I do.
You must be listening to you. He's trying to impress you.
Could be. Could be. If he wins the race, he'll be my favorite pick for today.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta win the race, though.
How to win the race.
All right, so remember that 6 I was talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Still got some bumper damage. In fact, looks like he's getting more damage this time. Cody Neagles.
Finding him. Ooh, he's got a lot more damage than he did before.
Yeah. He's not looking too good.
Not looking good.
Better put some duct tape on that number 6.
Yep.
You'll be alright though. Still on the lead
right.
lap. All you gotta do is be on the lead lap to win one of these things.
Yep.
That's it. You don't even have to have all 4 tires. You just gotta be on the lead lap.
I think there was somebody that actually rolled a car once and then told them since there was tires on it that they needed to put it back out on the track.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, it can happen.
All right.
It can happen when you start walking to the ambulance and then you start looking at your race car and you go, if that thing starts, I bet I can get it to pit road.
No, I'm glad you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I have the philosophy when I show up to race, I'm gonna race as long as I can. There's a lot that goes into saying something like that. Things aren't going your way and things are breaking. As long as I have a shot to make the race or, whatever, I never give up.
Well, that's my thing. If the wheel still turns and the motor still runs, I'll be out there.
I broke my shifter. I got stuck in first gear one time. because my shifter broke, the linkage.
Right.
So I'm racing in first gear. Like, obviously, I'm not as fast as I should be, but I do have someone to race because it was like his first time out there. So he wasn't going very fast. So I'm wide open in first gear, 15,000 RPMs for an entire 2 laps before I was like, you know what? I might just go ahead and pull in.
So I actually did want to ask you, do you guys run on lawnmower tires?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I thought I had seen that in your pictures, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
That's
they're
very
lawnmower
smart.
tires.
So can you do anything to them, or do you just...
You can't do any sort of tire prep, tire dope, anything
But
like
you
that.
can- you
But
can, like,
I can sipe them, I can groove
yeah.
them. Yeah.
See, if you sipe them really close to each other, the pieces just fall out. So
Uh-huh.
that's how because we weren't allowed to groove our tires, so I just sipe mine really well.
And chunks come flying out.
Yeah. They don't come flying up until you drive them. If you do it right.
Well, I did it right on one of my left rears. She was throwing chunks out left and right.
There you go.
Okay. First attempt at a green white checker. We have gone into extra laps,
Extra innings,
extra innings, extra laps,
overtime.
overtime. 37 trucks on the lead lap. On the track. We have all 37 trucks on the track. Everyone who is not on the lead lap has gone either home or behind the wall. Here we go. Could be the final shot. Who's it going to be? Mark Mann, Sebastian Marin. Stab that throttle and get back to it. We have closing laps here in tonight's race.
The third line looking like they were going to start, but tuck back down to get a little bit more speed. I think that's 25. Nope, 46. Ooh, here we go. Here's the third line.
17 of Jimmy Reynolds trying to make that third line work.
Lots of pushing going
A lot
on
of
there.
trucks going up there to that high side, but Mark Mann in the 04, fresh off of his championship win last Wednesday night for the OP Grand National Series. Here he is, showing why he is a champion, trying to hold off Sebastian Marin. We're going to get the white flag here. It's going to be the final lap, final sprint.
Oh, here we go.
Whatever.
This is it.
Kevin Freese and Sebastian Marin pushing hard on each other. Those two have been at the front row. They've been wherever they wanted to be, and they have a lot of speed, and we better watch out. That 23's got something up his sleeve.
I'm coming out that third line. Here they come.
Joshua Gaithright in the 89 leading that third lane. But into turns 3 and 4, Mark Mann and Sebastian Marin right now looking like they are the two to beat.
Oh, man, they are close coming out of 4.
Logan Helton in the 63 jumps up to the third lane. And here they come at the line. And Sebastian Marin is going to get it very, very close. As they crash behind them.
I think those were the only two that made it. Third.
I have Kevin Freese as third.
Yep.
How about that one, ladies and gentlemen? Coming to the checkered, we ride on board with Sean Stevens, and you see the crash happening, and Stevens trying to pick his way through, but ends up getting into it after crossing the start-finish line. A lot of trucks went flipping, man. That was a big, big crash after the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was wild.
So the 23 winning this race, burning it down. And I don't think he's in TeamSpeak because he gets clobbered. congratulatory kiss, if you will.
Oh! Oh!
Another good kiss.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm not seeing him anywhere. So I guess we're gonna move on to our second place finisher. We can get this post-race show started. Let me try and find him. Everyone's a little bit wacky. Well, let's go ahead and pull this guy right up and start talking to him. He does finish in second place, and that is none other than Mark Mann. Mark, how you doing?
What's up, KR?
I just want to say the reason you didn't win this race because Randy Post picked you to win the race.
Oh, really?
No, that's not how that went. How it actually went was I picked you, and then KR said, well, I think he's going to be my favorite after the checkered flag when he wins.
Well, I'll tell you what, I had Josh Milan behind me, and man, he was working hard for me there. They just had that run coming out of turn 4. I saw it coming too, and I tried to adjust for it by going high to stall it. And sometimes that messes the people up behind you. And I probably messed that up a little bit for Josh, which, you know, caused me to have second. But that was a great race.
Well, man, nice job out there finishing second place. What was it like out there? 60 some, what did we do? 64 laps in the trucks?
You know, I thought it was pretty calm. I think everybody stayed pretty calm, mind their P's and Q's. It was 3 wide there for a little while, 4 wide there a few times. Held that pretty okay. And I know people, it did cause 1 caution, but I don't know. I felt pretty comfortable in the truck. Realistically, I was hardly ever in that second lane. My race, I just stayed on the low lane and took what the race gave me. So I'm happy for a second. I would have liked to have won, but that's all good.
All right, man. Well, nice job. The Adam Evans tribute race coming up 1 short, but anything you'd like to say here tonight to Adam and whatnot?
Absolutely. Want to wish Adam well in boot camp, and he's going to do well. He'll be successful in the military. He'll never get rich though being in the military. So do your 4 and out. And thanks, Jimmy, for putting this on. This was a great race, and running Wednesdays, that's much appreciated. And OP and you guys at turn 3, and Mara for watching all the time, all the fans and friends at home. And congratulations to Sebastian. I think one of his, I don't really know how many times he's won over here at or ran at OP, but that was a good win. That was fun at the end.
All right, well, there you go, Mark. Congratulations, man. Nice job on second place.
Thanks, brother.
All right, there you go, Mark Mann, our second place finisher. Now let's move on to our third place finisher, and that is Kevin. And Randy, I'm going to let you talk to him.
Oh, all right. So third place, upside down. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the ideal way to finish?
That was like Clint Boyer-ish, almost, except you weren't on fire.
Yeah, I know. That was a heck of a battle.
Yeah, that finish was really cool to see. Everybody coming across the line, either wrecking or winning, pretty much. And how did you set yourself up to get there?
I just tried to stay up front most of the race today, and then when I fell back, got involved in 1 wreck. So decided to try to stay up front, and I was thinking about going to the high side, but they didn't seem to get organized enough, so I stayed behind Sebastian and pushed him to the win.
Yeah, it seemed like that high, not high line, but the middle line actually came into play right at the end. Like they were hanging along, and then boom, all of a sudden it was there. So that was really cool that you guys were able to work together like that. Is there anything you'd like to say to Adam Evans or anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, huge thank you to Adam. Wishing him best of luck in boot camp. Hope it all goes well, and he can come back and race with us when he gets some leave. We had a great show tonight for him.
Yeah, well, that was an awesome race. Congrats on third, and see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy your night.
Have a good one.
All right, there you have it. Our third place finisher, Kevin Fries, in the 36, bringing it home in third. Now we're going to move on to the final person we have to talk to here tonight, and that is none other than the 25 of Adam Evans. And Adam, I got you scored in 11th place here tonight, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about this race you had here tonight, because you had to come back from 2 laps down.
Yeah, started this race. My mind wasn't in the racing mode. I was just kind of doing crazy stuff. Ended up wrecking 2 of my teammates from Monday nights. Sent us both 2 laps down, but then we got the wave arounds and everything, came back and just tried to race clean after that. Tried to get back up there and have a little fun.
Well, man, it seemed like a great time for you. A solid finish, 11th place. So that being said, how do you think this race went overall for you?
I mean, it was a pretty good race. Obviously, I started it off bad, but then I did pretty good getting back up and trying to get back with the team I was running with, it wasn't easy, but we ended up doing it. And then I just ended up getting trapped on the bottom in that last run, and I couldn't get up top to try and get a better finish. But hey, finished with a somewhat decent car, so I'll take it.
All right, man. Well, nice job out there tonight for what will be probably a life-changing event coming up. Obviously going to be very life-changing. Randy Post joined me in the booth. He did the Air Force boot camp, which I really don't even like saying boot camp and Air Force at the same time.
It was a vacation. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, you had a nice five-star hotel visit, right?
Oh yeah.
So there you go. But Adam, man, once again, thank you very much for coming out here tonight. Man, I want to thank you for the service you're about ready to go through. And man, anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's been a heck of a time racing with everybody here. It's been fun running with these guys. It's something I kind of got thrown into because of Hunter, and then I kind of liked it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it, and so it turned out like this, and I'm really glad. I'm gonna miss running with these guys a lot, but hopefully soon I'll be back out on the track, maybe by the end of the year. I mean, we'll just have to see. But again, thanks to everybody who helped put this together and everybody who watched, and thank you KR for doing this for us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes even Saturdays.
You're very welcome, man. So good luck. Go have fun and do a lot of push-ups.
That's the plan.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the great race here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is Adam Evans, tonight's special guest in the race. All right, Randy, why don't you do the race results?
Oh, you got to do that.
No, it's too late. I already told you to do it.
It's impossible for me to do
Oh,
that.
it's ruined.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
Sebastian Marin coming up with the big win. An outstanding run off of turn 4 all the way to the start finish line. Gets him that outstanding trophy of bragging rights. Mark Mann in the 0-4 second. Kevin Freese third. Josh Milan fourth. JD Crow rounding out the top 5. Todd Poston in 6th. 7th goes to Jason Miz. Anthony English, Logan Helton, and Andy Brigante round out the top 10. Adam Evans 11th. 12th goes to James Mayer. Josh Gaithright in 13th. 14th, Kenneth McCullough, and Hunter Reynolds in 15th spot. Peter DeBorgia 16th. 17th goes to Rick C. Rands. 18th, Cody Niegels in that beat up race truck. Still brought it home in a decent spot. And then Zach Workman 19th, 20th Zach Fritsch, Dustin Barber 21st, 22nd Jeff Crosby Jr., Andrew Schroeder 23rd, Sean Stevens 24th, Dean Wilkinson 25th, Bob Lacavera 26th, 27th Jared Forbes, Gabe Butler 28th, 29th goes to David Overstreet, Eric Laurie 30th, 31st PK Anderson, Dan Harrington 32nd, 33rd goes to Jimmy Reynolds, Jackson Carr 34th, Brian Wang 35th, 36th, Jeff Crosby Sr., Patrick Groover, Seth Groover, 37th and 38th, Chase Berry in 39th, 40th, Gabriel Fleming, and Joe Dellavecchia in 41st. That is going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Randy, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Gladly. So, guys, that is going to do it for us. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Adam, go have fun in the boot camp. Much fun as you can have. And until then, guys, until we see you hopefully this Monday night, y'all stay safe and have a good night.
Warning, the following stunts are performed by idiots or under the supervision of stupider idiots. If you attempt to reenact any of these idiotic stunts you will see, you will be left with idiotic scars. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Alex Green. Welcome to OP Racing.